What's up, folks? G-Dub came out with some new paints. These are like special effect paints. Nurgle's Rot, Typh's Corrosion, Rise of Rust, Blood for the Blood God. This one has no label, but it's like a cracked earth. And an oxide color for your rust to complement it. And I'm going to be showing you how to use these, some cool combinations on how to use them. And we're going to have a good time. Okay, so here I just have some blank GW bases. And the first thing I'm going to show you is this cracked earth color. I like using GW bases just to kind of test things. You know, I mean, they're cheap. It's the same stuff they make their products out of. Alright, so here's the cracked earth. You have to lay it on really, really thick. Otherwise the effect won't work. And what the cracked earth is an acrylic. And as far as my paint knowledge goes, they basically put a lot more latex in it than it should, so it's going to hopefully look like, you know, sand that's been sitting in stuff for a while. So, see, I just glopped that on. You gotta always remember to clean your brushes. I'm using $2 Aquafina water for my GW brushes. Your results may vary. And let that dry. And while it's drying, I will show you an already completed one. I'm gonna cheat like the people on the news. You know how they cook something to pull it out of the oven. So here's a finished one. Let me show you this up close. Let's get the camera focus here. So it's got that nice cracked pattern, and that's just from slapping it on, just like I did. The other color is the Blood for the Blood God. And no, that's not wet paint. That is already dried. It's got that nice gloss, you know, so it looks fresh. So here's another one I did. While this is drying, and as this is drying, you'll actually be able to see it start to crack when it dries. So that this is just a little. You know, some dirt with some, I don't know what I was going for there. Whatever. But this Blood for the Blood God color, which is the actual name, can be used as a gloss, but it can also be used as a dry brush, and it can also be used as just a flat color, depending on how much you use. So, for instance, say I had like a lot right here. Glob that on. Like so. It's just gonna dry thick, like a blob, you know. Let's say I'd like to add some little dry brush type dealios here. This brush is a little wet. So little light highlights here and a little bit you see that on there? How it's just very light, sort of matte. Now this is already starting to dry, believe it or not, and you can kind of see how it just catches the light very nicely. It's like a mirror texture. It almost looks like that fake special effects bug that they use in like zombie movies and stuff. Show here. And then I'm terrible at cleaning my brushes. One thing you can do, right? This is your ever trusty Citadel dry brush. I recommend the dry brushes. Not a big fan of their fine detail brushes, personally. What you do Just put a little bit on there, right? Put that in focus. And then you do one of these dealios. And flick it. Results may vary. I don't have a toothbrush here, but toothbrushes are the way to go. But see, you can kind of see what it's going for. You know, those little splatters, and the splatter effect's really nice with this blood for the blood god color because of the gloss. You know, with a non-glossy paint, you're not gonna, you know, see those small spots, but with this, you know, it's gonna reflect right off of like your armor or whatever. So that's basically it. With this nice cracked earth color, this nice blood for the blood god color. Let me see if this is starting to get cooked so I can show you here a little bit. Oh, not so much. Well, yeah, okay. Towards the sides, you can kind of see it starting to separate a little bit, but maybe in my next video it'll be dry. So, check them out. You can buy them at our store, nerdworldnation.com, thewizardswellshop.com. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, Aquafina for the Aquafina fairy.